It's Marvel, baby! Welcome back to another episode of Keeping BZ, the first one for 2026. I'm Zach.
I'm Brandon.
And this is Marvel Cosmic Invasion. A game that Brandon was like, oh, you should get this, Zach, it's pretty good. And I'm like, I don't really want to. And then I saw Rocket Raccoon was in the game and bought it instantly.
Yeah, I was surprised when you picked this one up, Zach, because, you're the first person to turn to for, I'm not into more Marvel. I want Marvel to go away. I'm tired of Marvel games and Marvel movies and Marvel being everywhere. And then you saw this game and immediately were like, Rocket's in it? Oh, well, I have to own this.
I mean, Rocket's pretty much the only Marvel character that I really like. I mean, like, you know, Spider-Man's cool. I like the Spider-Man movies. Spider-Man 2 is really, really good, but I also like the Marvel Cinematic Universe Spider-Man trilogy. Like, I've liked Marvel movies. I like the Avengers movies. I even like, what's the one with Ultron? Rise of Ultron? Age of Ultron?
Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the second Avengers movie.
And I really enjoyed the MCU for a while, but after Endgame, I'm like, yep, this is the end of this game, baby.
To me, it's a thing where like most people, I was following it for a while and I was enjoying it. I didn't see every single one that came out. A lot of times I would have to catch up later. But I definitely enjoyed them, and when, you know, Infinity War and Endgame came out, there was a real distinct feeling of like, wow, we're seeing like generations younger than us are seeing this as like their Lord of the Rings or their Harry Potter or their Star Wars trilogy. And it was a good moment. And then they kept making more of them. And then I mean, No Way Home was fun.
Yeah.
But after that, I mean, you and I like Deadpool x Wolverine, but that movie wasn't really trying to be like a big Marvel Cinematic Universe movie. It was intentionally trying to sidestep a lot of that.
Yeah, also, I'll be honest, like, I keep going, oh, I'm so done with Marvel, and then, like, I got into Marvel Snap for a while. I was really into Marvel Rivals. Oh, that's cool. I was really into Marvel Rivals for a while, but unfortunately my SSD just did not like it. The loading in that game was impossible to deal with. The match would start, and nothing would have loaded in, so I'd just be, like, I would be hearing sound effects, but I wouldn't know who was shooting at what for, like, a minute or two.
Right.
So I just had to give up. Which at the very least meant I didn't spend $40 on the Christmas rocket skin that I wanted. But, yeah, and then I was interested in Tokon for a while, but the more I see of the gameplay, I'm like, it doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look like the kind of fighting game I would like. I was hoping for more of a Marvel vs. Capcom feel, which a lot of us were. And, like, I didn't think it was going to be 100% the same because it's a different company. But, like, the more I see of it, the more I'm like,
But I also think, you know, it says something that you bought this game because, oh, it has that character in it I like, meaning no matter who you are, there's at least one Marvel Comics character that will get you.
Yeah.
Because it's such a diverse character gallery.
I will say, I'm not as big of a fan of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies as a lot of other people are, but I really like 3 because it focused a lot on Rocket.
Yeah, like, when I heard this game was coming out, I didn't really care about it because it was Marvel. I cared about it because Tribute Games made Scott Pilgrim vs. the World the game. They made TMNT Shredder's Revenge. They made a lot of beat-em-ups that I just genuinely like to enjoy and chill out to. And now that I've played it and I see this is a good one too, I end up liking some of these characters through the ways they're interpreted in this game. I especially like She-Hulk here, who is, if I'm going to be frank, quite different from her TV show and comics persona, where, no, Zach, usually she does not do wrestling moves in the comic books as far as I'm aware.
Okay.
This is something that they took license with to make the game fun.
She has some wrestling moves in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which, okay, I made the joke that it's mostly because of Rocket, and it is mostly because of Rocket, but, like, that's only, like, 50% of the reason. The other reason the main reason is that I saw the tag mechanic, and that instantly piqued my interest. And I've heard people compare this to, like, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, because that's actually where She-Hulk actually does have some wrestling moves, I believe. Like, I think she has a drop kick in that game as well.
Yeah, like, technically what you're supposed to do with her is jump into the air and just slam them into the ground, but I just like doing like the body slam and just slamming them. That's the part of the thing that makes this game work. Isn't really just like the controller, the game mechanics. It's the fact that the sprite animation is really, really good. It's like filled with tons of personality.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh, the sprite art in this game is fantastic. Like, I thought it was really good in the TMNT one we did for the BZ, but I think this is better.
I also love just how stylized a lot of the characters look. I really like how they made Rocket look like a little more cartoony than he usually is shown in a lot of modern adaptations, but it's also because of the art style of the game.
But yeah, I mean, Rocket definitely did make me want this, but the tag, as soon as I heard there was tag mechanics, I'm like, oh, I'm down.
Yeah, so I'm doing She-Hulk and Captain America because I really love She-Hulk's range of movement and all her wrestling moves and the way that she picks up enemies and throws them across the screen. And Captain America because the shield is incredibly satisfying to use.
Oh, that's how I feel about Beta Ray Bill. Whoever the fuck that is, his Stormbreaker, which I thought that was Thor. I don't know who Beta Ray Bill is, but it's Thor, but if he was a dinosaur.
Yeah, I have no idea what his deal is, but yeah, he literally is wearing Thor's outfit from the comic books.
Gotta get away from these freaks.
He also has a DP, which is pretty cool. I wish Rocket had
here we go. The big swarm's coming in. So Zach's played much farther into this game than I have unlocked a lot of characters. I've played a little bit on my own, but I'm only like, you know, like maybe 6 levels in. I've got too many stupid long RPGs to play.
Yeah, so do I. That's why I'm playing to beat them up. To avoid playing the stupid long RPGs.
You can get that hot dog.
Yeah.
A warrior needs sustenance.
Also, something really cool about this game is that if you hold the character tag team button and hit one of your buttons, it'll have them swap in for a second to do one of their moves. Which I don't use as much as I should.
Yeah, same. Like, I try to use it more often, but... Like, I should be, like... There is a way to switch mid-combo.
Right. There's a block button, but it doesn't really... It's not very good at blocking. It's more about parrying, right?
Yeah, it's mostly a parry. It's a very generous parry, though. Like, you could hit it like a full second before you get hit, and you'll still parry it.
Right. Alright, I'll show off her thing.
Yeah, that's something I also have to use more often. Get the pizza. But yeah, so you have hold, tag, and hit X to have them come in and do their combo attack. You have hold, tag, and hit special to have them come in, so like Rocket special is the grenade. If I hold tag and hit special, he'll do his grenade.
Right.
If I hold tag and hit special for Beta Ray Bill, he'll do his hammer throw.
They can also do that for their big special attack
yeah.
move they use their bar for as well if you hit those buttons. Yeah, it's very useful. If you know how to use it right, it can make this game, not as hard as it seems at first. Oh my god, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, you can have your tag partner do theirs and then, like, save your meter, because it will use your partner's meter instead.
Oh.
I forgot that zigzag. Oh, so yeah, this game is getting quite tough where I'm at. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your throw.
No, you're good. Alright. Oh. I don't think you can block that either. You really have to just get out of the way.
Yeah, like, you can just hold the block to actually block the attack, but you're mainly meant to parry.
There we go. There we go. Got him. With a special.
Comboing in this game feels really, really satisfying as well.
Levels are actually pretty short, too, than usually with what I'm used to for most beat-em-ups I play.
That's one thing I really appreciate about this game.
Yeah, it's just like a couple sections of enemies and then a boss, and then you're on to the next location.
Man, I hope the studio does River City Ransom. I'd love to see that come back.
Oh yeah, they feel like they're. I mean, they did Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. The game.
Oh, yeah, that pretty much is
was
River City
basically a River City Ransom game. So I'd love for them to actually tackle that franchise because there's been so many, like River City Ransom, similar to Double Dragon, is one of those beat 'em up franchises where it keeps getting passed on to like different third-party developers, and a lot of times the results are pretty just kind of mixed. I think there was like. What the hell was that? It was like Double Dragon Revive or something that came out recently.
Oh, I know
And
which one you're talking about, but I forget what it's called.
It was like the one that was like 3D graphics, but it just apparently
wait.
just didn't do super well. Yeah, do whatever you want, Zach.
Sorry, there is one thing I wanted to show off quick.
Sure.
The other thing that kind of interested me in this game is the Vault. The Cosmic Matrix.
Ah, yes.
So I have 8, so let's just, like, there's so many cool colors.
Yes, so you get these cubes in the levels by either finding the cubes in the levels, and I think also doing the level objectives also get you these, I think. And then
Yeah, I believe so.
And then, yeah, you can use them to basically just unlock extras, which is fun.
Which I'm not really a completionist kind of person, but, like, seeing all the colors is like, ooh, me want colors.
Yeah, playing
Be
fun
like
game
shiny.
and getting stuff is totally fine with me, especially since it's not paid content or you
Yeah.
grinding for crystals or whatever. This is just a classic style beat 'em up.
I was going to ask you if you wanted Genosha or Helicarria, but I think I want to do Helicarria.
Yeah, go for it, Zach. I'm fine with whatever.
I really like Taskmaster as a boss. He's one of my favorites. I've been playing the hell out of Rocket Raccoon, but I think I'm going to try to give other people some time in Spotlight. Like, I don't know who Better Ray Bill is, but I actually really like his moveset.
Yeah, you've unlocked everybody. Where I'm at in the game, like nobody else has been
Yeah.
put in here yet. This is all the stuff that was available in the demo.
One thing that kind of annoys me about this game, and it's more of a nitpick really, is that if you want some of the achievements for the level, you do have to bring in specific characters. 'Cause
Which are the ones currently flashing on the character selector here. You're supposed to be playing this level with Iron Man and Captain America, because usually there will be some connection between the character and the stage based on who they're wanting you to play as. And also the dialogue will be synced to that level. Let's see.
And characters do have some fun interaction when you, like, use tag moves. They'll actually talk about each other.
Yeah, I guess I could try some of the other ones just to try them. What are you thinking, Zach? You're gonna do Venom and Spider-Man?
Yeah,
oh,
sure.
Oh, Spider-Man Black Suit. That's fun. Let's see. Who do I want to do? I recently just did... Yeah, I guess I could do... Yeah, I'll do Wolverine and Black Panther.
Caging the greatest intellect the world has ever seen.
MODOK, which I think it was either Hulu or some other streaming service got a comedy show dedicated to him, or he was voiced by Patton Oswalt.
Yeah, wasn't it, like, in a Robot Chicken style or something? Or am I
I
thinking of
think
something
so.
else?
I don't know. I never saw it, but I heard about it. I can see why that character hasn't necessarily been put into the main Marvel movies. I feel like it'd be difficult to adapt him in a way that would be satisfying in live action without him just looking uncanny or goofy. Even though the design on its own is already goofy. Yeah, Wolverine has a lot of range, which is what I like him for.
Yeah, his special is also him grabbing somebody and just slashing him a whole bunch of times. Spider-Man, of course, has the spider web. If you hit jump in the air, he'll keep web swinging. The first time you air attack, he'll do a web swing kick, and then the second time you do it, it'll be a dive kick. Yeah, I find Spider-Man to be really good at taking out flying enemies, because flying enemies, as usual in beat-em-ups, are pretty annoying.
Yep.
I found them not as much of a problem in the TMNT one, because in the TMNT one, they all have a rising attack. In this one, it's kind of character-specific, which is kind of annoying. Rocket has a hard time dealing with aerial enemies.
Maybe he gets unlocked later, or maybe there's something maybe it just wasn't someone they put into this game. Maybe that would be something added by DLC. But I admit, when I've seen the character roster, I was a little sad that my boy Daredevil didn't get a chance in here.
Yeah, oh, you know what? Yeah, that's actually a good point, because I didn't see... Daredevil's a weird one to exclude.
Because they have tons of, like, iconic Marvel characters on this lineup, as well as a lot of, like, weird picks. Like, a lot of characters a lot of people don't know about, which is cool. it's cool to have characters that people usually wouldn't think about added to this roster. I mean, that's part of what made the Marvel Cinematic Universe, interesting in the first place, is that the character they adapted for the first movie was Iron Man, who is a character that prior to that first movie was a character not a lot of people outside of knowing the comic books really knew about. And he had a really solid movie. A movie that is still probably one of the best MCU movies, really, when you think about it.
That's actually one I still need to see. For some reason, I just haven't seen the original Iron Man yet. I've seen 2 and 3, although I don't really remember much of 2, which is apparently a good thing, because that's one a lot of people don't seem to like.
Yeah, I just don't remember a whole lot about Iron Man 2. Besides, it's the one that has the villain, who's the guy that has the whip.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much the only thing I remember too.
Yeah.
Oh, and I think I had a pretty cool action sequence involving Black Widow. That's about all I remember. Damn it, Venom. Venom.
Venom.
Modok must have reached the helicarrier's deck by now. We have to catch him before he can join
Oh, that's right, you haven't played Spider-Man 2 for PS5 yet, right, Zach?
No, not yet.
Okay, yeah, Venom is a character in that game. And they try to do some new, different things with him.
The weird thing about playing this game for me is I brought up playing Marvel Snap before, and Marvel Snap's how I first heard about a lot of the more obscure stuff. Like, Clintar, or whatever it's called, as a level in this game. And I'm just like, I have no idea what this is, but apparently it's a symbiote planet where they come from, or something.
I would guess so. I don't know a whole lot about actually where the symbiotes come from. They're like in the first Venom movie, they just show it, coming to the planet. They don't really go too much into what the symbiote is or where it came from. And I'm sure there's tons of Marvel comics where that's a whole thing. Because do you know when the symbiote first appeared in the comics, Zach? It was like
I know almost nothing about the comics except for what's that really terrible Spider-Man comic? One More Day.
One More Day, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard about that one.
So, basically in the comics, there was a comic called Secret Wars, which had Spider-Man and a bunch of the Avengers going into space to fight some sort of war that I don't really know too much about this comic. What I do know is that Spider-Man found something on that planet that was the symbiote, the black suit. And it kind of went on him without him even realizing, and he just kind of worked with it until it turned out to be evil. Venom might have some of my favorite sprite animations in this game.
Yeah, I really like his character select one.
Yeah, where it's like Eddie inside of the suit fighting with the symbiote. Yeah, all that stuff's cool. I do recommend the Venom movies, at least the first 2. They're actually not that bad. They're not among the best superhero movies or anything, but I find the chemistry between Eddie Brock and the suit to be actually pretty good in those movies, especially the second one, which was directed by Andy Serkis, of all people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Andy Serkis, known mainly for his performances as Gollum in Lord of the Rings and King Kong and so on, directed the second Venom movie.
God, I love being able to do a combo and then tag in the other character.
It don't taste bad.
Alright, you take one gun, I take the other.
Yep. Nice.
I don't think about it. I don't even know what Venom's special attack looks like.
There we go.
There we
Yeah,
go.
a bunch of tentacles. Makes sense. Yeah, Black Panther is in some ways similar to like a Wolverine type, but he has actually projectiles in the form of these little knife spears he throws out. Which can, they can like stun enemies.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know he could do that. Get out of here. I will eat your brain.
think that's like one of the lines he says in the PS1, the Spider-Man game, is that he's like, brains, yummy.
Yeah, everything I've seen of Venom, he always mentions eating brains at one point, because he also says that in Marvel Midnight Suns.
Okay. Yeah, I never really knew if that was like a thing with him or not, because in, what was it, the Ultimate Spider-Man video game that came out back in the 2000s, in that one you play as Venom, because you switch between playing as Peter and switch between playing as Venom, and Venom continually loses health because the suit is eating Eddie alive, so you have to actually keep eating NPCs to get health back. So you absorb, you absorb people, suck out their life force, and spit them out. But I don't know if you really absorb their brains. I think you're just eating them themselves and their life. Yep, Black Panther goes back and forth across the screen. Ow.
And Spider-Man just shoots a bunch of web.
Yeah, both Spidey and Wolverine have, when their dodge button just causes them to do like a dodge roll or a backwards jump, whereas other characters do like that parry, like She-Hulk.
Yeah, Venom also has it.
Nice! Yeah, you gotta keep that away from him. There we go. So what is your favorite, I guess not even just MCU movie, but a favorite Marvel movie? Is it Guardians of the Galaxy 3?
It's one of my tops. Honestly, it might be Spider-Man 2.
The Sam Raimi trilogy.
Yeah, of the same Raimi trilogy. That one was really good. I do really enjoy Endgame and
Infinity War.
Infinity War, yeah. Those are both really, really good.
No thanks.
Yeah, I need to rewatch the MCU Spider-Man trilogy because I liked after rewatching Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire, I liked that movie so much on rewatch that I'm not sure if any of the MCU movies are quite on that level, but I do really like Homecoming in terms of like portraying, you know, like a Spider-Man that is kind of down on his luck and has to make decisions that, you know, either get him into shit in his real life or get him into shit in his superhero life.
Protector of the universe.
Yeah, maybe I'll try some characters I haven't done before. I'll do...
Storm's pretty cool.
Yeah, Storm's cool. I'll try Silver Surfer. See what he's like.
Strange activity was detected at the old Sentinel complex. Please, be careful.
And yeah, I have no idea who the lady with the sword is that you're playing as, Zach. She makes, the first thing I think of to show my taste is that I immediately thought of Saber from the Fate Stay Night series.
Oh.
She looks cool though.
Yeah, she actually has a cool kind of gimmick where her slash puts a black hole in them that slowly drains their health. And she also has a parry, but she does it differently. She still has a dodge, but her hold X puts her in like this guard stance.
Okay.
And if you hit her, and if she gets hit during the guard stance, she'll automatically parry. But it's very awkward to time. And it was in that mission where I had to do it 10 times. It was very, very annoying. She also has this cool special move that I will show the next time. Oh, okay. I was like, how do you save the mutants? Oh, okay, you just,
Yeah, you just hit the cells. Yep.
Yeah, she has this, teleporting sword attack. I wonder how many Marvel fans we're upsetting by just being like, I only know about them. I mean, I know you've read, some comics.
Yeah, I brought up Daredevil because I've been going through all of the highlights of the Daredevil runs dating back to the character's creation. So I read some of the original Stan Lee stuff. I skipped kind of immediately to reading all the Frank Miller stuff that kind of defined the future of the character. And now I'm currently doing Brian Michael Bendis's runs on Daredevil from the 2000s, which are genuinely pretty fantastic. I love Daredevil, and then because I had read so much Daredevil, I felt like I had gotten to a point where I felt comfortable watching the Daredevil Netflix show, which has now become one of my favorite superhero TV shows like ever. At least based entirely on the first season. I have not watched any of the future seasons or any of the other Netflix superhero shows, but season 1 of Daredevil immediately gets why I enjoyed reading the comic books. What I like about the character, what I like about some of his major arcs. But the thing I found really surprising about the first season of Daredevil is that it doesn't just like repeat all the, like all the things fans like the most. It kind of just does its own thing while keeping in step the things with the character people like so much. It's a fantastic season, and I really love Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin, giving Kingpin much more of depth as a character than he ever really had in the cartoons or the comic books. I only really know him in like the 90s Spider-Man cartoon with his thick Russian accent. But yeah, something that might help you watch Daredevil, Zach, is that the first season was written and run by one of the major writers and directors on Buffy and Angel.
Oh, okay.
So it has it's a little more kind of like gritty and hardcore, but there's still some of that humor in there. But no, if somebody's worried it's gonna have Joss Whedon writing, don't worry, it does not. It very much is. The characters aren't constantly making quips. Oh my god, now look how slow he slides. Oh no, there he goes. Now he's blasting off. He's going so. Okay, that's because he was hit with some sort of affliction.
Oh yeah, these enemies have a slowdown status effect.
Okay. Oh, look at him blazing around.
Oh, she has a guard. That is not what I was expecting from Phoenix. Hang on. I'm going to show Phoenix's power. Ow. Bye.
Oh my god. Damn, that feels good. So, what do you know about Phoenix, Zach?
People hate her in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Okay. She has like a Dark Phoenix. She's really I don't know. I'm going based off of what I've seen in this game. She has a Dark Phoenix, which I know is a thing because it keeps showing up. She's really, really powerful.
So
that's about it. So wasn't she in one of the X-Men Fox movies?
Yes, she was in The Last Stand, and I believe, well, I think there's literally a X-Men movie of like the reboots called Dark Phoenix or whatever that focuses on her. But essentially, what I understand of the Phoenix is that Jean Grey, who's one of like the big heads of the X-Men. She has like telekinesis, psychokinesis, all those mind powers, and sometimes if she pushes her powers too far and exerts herself too much, it unlocks like almost like a different personality inside of herself called the Phoenix, who is remarkably powerful but also power hungry and evil. So if the Phoenix comes, they have to find some way to destroy the Phoenix. Because it will destroy Jean and the world if it's able to use all of its power. So, like, for example, in X-Men The Last Stand, when the Phoenix is unleashed, one of the first things it does, it goes to the house that Charles Xavier, Professor X, is staying in, and they have, like, a battle of the minds, and she makes Professor X explode.
Oh.
And kills him.
I was actually about to ask you if you could fly with Silver Surfer. I was like, yeah.
Of course, yep. Dude's got that board he can fly around with. All I know about Silver Surfer is that he's kind of like Galactus's buddy that basically finds planets for Galactus to eat and points him in those directions. But I assume at some point Silver probably turns on Galactus because why wouldn't you want to turn on Galactus? Galactus sucks.
I mean, it looks like in this game, it looks like Galactus is kind of going to be on our side, but I haven't gotten that far in the story yet. I completely forgot to be using tag moves. I should be doing that more. It's the main reason I bought the game.
Yeah.
But, like, playing as Phoenix was actually just, like, The solo character, like playing the character solo, is also just fun.
Yeah. And that's why this game stands out, because the core elements are already satisfying on top of everything they've built on top of it.
Forge has
But yeah, like, spoilers for the Marvel beat-em-up story. Annihilus, whoever the fuck that is. I'm sorry, Marvel fans.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Annihilus has been using bugs to take over people, and one of those, well, I don't know if you would call Galactus a person.
What? Wow. Okay,
Well, I mean-
Zach. Assuming
like-
his identity.
I don't want to cure cancer. I want to turn people into dinosaurs. I mean, like, that's... I keep wanting to play as Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Yeah, go for it. Give him a shot.
I have seen the Nicolas Cage one, but I don't remember much about it beyond Nicolas Cage being in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Iron Man. Iron Man's cool.
I think the only character we haven't shown off yet is Nova, which that's another character I don't know a whole lot about either.
Yeah, same. I think Nova was... Actually, I think Nova might have been in Guardians 3. He just wasn't in costume.
Maybe
Unless I'm thinking of a different thing.
there's Adam Warlock.
Oh, that's who I'm thinking of. I'm
Okay,
thinking of
yeah.
Adam Warlock. Because I think maybe Nova or Adam Warlock was in the Guardians game that's on PS5 and PC. Which I do... Zach, if you like Rocket, I do recommend playing that game. Because you get a
Yeah.
lot of Rocket in that game. Everybody's always talking in that game. But the writing is good. Like, the thing that people don't realize is how difficult it is to write for a game where the characters are constantly talking throughout the levels all the time and not make it really fucking annoying. But
And-
surprisingly, that game really does it well, because the Guardians are always coming up with stupid things to talk about. And their dialogue is always reacting to what you're doing in fights and, like, what's going on.
Oh yes, he has a DP.
Yes, back to the slam. Oh, yep, we nerfed one of our missions because that got hit by that
Oh, yeah.
whole thing, whatever.
Hellfire blasters.
Oh, I kept wanting to try Cosmic Ghost Rider. I'm glad I finally did. He's cool.
I mean, it just has, like, a cool design.
Oh, I keep forgetting to use the hold X.
Ooh, that's fun.
I keep forgetting to use the hold X attacks. It always feels kind of weird to include in a combo. Wait, does that one also automatically... Ah, get out of here. I guess I'm trying Nova now.
Yeah, Nova's who I think they also make you play as in the tutorial.
I think.
Die birds.
Repulsor blast. Electroshock.
That's the fun thing about Iron Man, is that he can send out these little energy balls that consistently do damage to everything around them for a bit. And of course,
Ow.
he can fly. He shoot his little beams.
And be rich.
Yeah, and be rich. That's
That's not something everyone can do.
Yeah, that's a mechanic in this game, is actually the rich system. If you're poor, you take more damage. and poor people are like, don't I know it? So that means Spider-Man would take more damage. Depending on what era of Spider-Man, I guess, because even though they always try to make him poor, like in some of the video games and all that, he's working out of like a lab and shit.
Yeah, I know with the modern comics, apparently one big thing is that Spider-Man's not allowed to be happy anymore.
That's one thing that I always like to joke about with my friend when I'm reading the Daredevil comics, is that it's like it's really funny because Matt Murdock in the inner monologues will be talking about like, Black Widow goes back into town, and if you don't know, Daredevil and Black Widow are like really into each other, and he has like a monologue describing her scent, her feel, why she's one of his favorite things in the whole wide world, and then his dialogue when she actually comes in to see him is, "What are you doing here? What's your motive this time?" And it's like, Matt, just tell him how you feel. But, you know, it's also because, I just got out of a divorce, or I'm still technically married to somebody, and I don't want to cause issues. And it's like, you know that Natasha's just rolling into town for one quick lay, and then she's just gonna leave, man. That's all she wants from you. That's all she ever wants from you. Just allow yourself to be happy for a bit. But, you know, is what it is. Matt can never allow himself to be happy. Damn sentinels. No matter what time you go, there's always more sentinels. And do you know about the sentinels, Zach? These robot dudes.
Weren't they made by Magneto or something?
Yes. Well, actually, no. They were made... I don't... Were they made by Magneto? I know that they were specifically...
Or were they anti-mutant and then Magneto took them over?
That sounds right. I know that they were created by the government to hunt mutants and sort out their energy signatures. Because I remember especially them being prominent in the X-Men arcade game from the
Which
90s.
I actually did get to play a little bit of that once when Chuck E. Cheese was still an arcade.
I played
I was very, very young.
I played it also in a Chuck E. Cheese that was so crowded. Zach, grab the meat. Grab the meat. Just felt that last little bit of health. You need it. I played it in a Chuck E. Cheese that was so damn crowded that I physically could not move while playing the game because there were kids like on all sides of me, all trying to play the game. Hey, if you guys can shoot out bolts of energy, so can I. Alright, back to She-Hulk for a bit. I love She-Hulk. And of course, me playing as her here is doing the thing that the marketing teams want, is for me to go, maybe I should read her comics. And apparently Brian Michael Bendis, who wrote all the Daredevil stuff I'm reading right now and really like, apparently he also wrote a really good, I think, era of She-Hulk. But Brian Michael Bendis has kind of written most superheroes. He was the guy that wrote the first arc of Ultimate Spider-Man. And, like, most of Ultimate Spider-Man. Which is the Spider-Man comic that started the idea of Spider-Man shooting webs out of his hands instead of having web shooters. And then the Raimi films took that. How do you feel about that, Zach? That he has, like, organic webs that come out of his wrists instead of having, like, just organic web shooters that, like, are these little machines.
I don't know. At first, I was much more into the organic webbing as a kid because I'm like, well, he's Spider-Man. Why can't he do that organically? But I don't know. I don't really care regardless.
Well, Fairly Odd Parents made fun of this because
by coming out of his butt.
Yeah, because that would make sense for a spider. It would actually be coming out of his ass if he was Spider-Man. But of course, they're not going to do that for real.
I'm the legally distinct Arachna Kid.
Yes. Yeah, that was the Channel Chasers like TV special.
No, that
right?
was the Magic Muffin one.
Oh, that's right. That was the Magic Muffin one where they're going to different universes, and that's right because Jar Jar keeps doing cameos in it. And of course, they keep trying to kill Jar Jar.
Was Jar Jar in that?
Either that or Channel Chasers. He keeps like cameoing in one of them, and he keeps showing up, and they keep trying to beat him up because he's poor Jar Jar Binks. All right, this is the guy that wanted to.
My God.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that this is the character from the meme about the cancer.
I don't want to cure cancer. I want to turn people into dinosaurs.
I
Oh, that's cool. If only.
Oh, that's sick as hell. Yeah, I kind of want to track down that comic because that sounds funny. Oh, almost got him dragged to the ground.
Oh, my focus bar's not pulling up.
You're extinct. Nice.
Yeah, I was not expecting a leveling up system in this game.
Yeah, and it just kind of gives you more stats.
Zabu and I can fight the small remainder of the
I recognize Zabu from Marvel Snap.
Oh.
Handsome, we're on our way.
I mean, Marvel Snap is also how I first heard of Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know a lot about those characters. I am a basic bitch when it comes to Marvel, but I did read a lot of the comics when I was younger, which I do kind of want to get back into them. Who do I want this time? I guess I haven't done Spidey yet.
Does whatever a spider can.
Choosing between Phyla-Vell or maybe Phoenix again.
Ooh, I can do that very Spider.
Does whatever a spider can.
That's like the palette when you get like that suit power up in the 90s video game. Let's see. Who do I want?
The Silver Surfer shows off his ass.
He does? Oh, okay. Yeah, you just did.
I mean, if
Ghost
you want to
Rider.
choose Ghost Rider, go ahead.
I'll
He's
try.
fun.
I'll try him. He seems cool.
Shuri, what is the situation?
Ah, yes. Now we're going to Wakanda.
I will never forgive the Black Panther movie for doing what are those.
We need to reactivate the shield generators.
Wait, what was the context of that?
Black Panther is like walking around in a lab and he like shows off his new shoes and I believe it was Shuri who goes, "What are those?" I'm just like, I gotta be hip with the kids, huh?
Oh, so she has to explain it to him, or just
No, like she doesn't like explain to me. She just goes like, "What are those?" And everybody just goes like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
And you didn't see the sequel Wakanda Forever, right?
I have not.
Okay, because I know that a lot of that movie it's a big movie for MCU technically because one, it's supposed to be the ending to that phase, but it's also supposed to be a tribute to Chadwick Boseman because he died, and they had to now make a movie explaining why Black Panther is dead and why his sister takes over. So that sounds like interesting, but then I saw that it's 2 hours and 45 minutes long, and I was like, but I don't want to watch another super long Marvel movie. I've already watched 6 hours of Infinity War and Endgame. So I decided not to get into that, even though maybe I should have.
Get over here. Die. Oh my god, that's so cool.
But I'll
Get over here.
I'll get to it at some point. Yeah, that looks really awesome. Because that's going into her like telekinesis powers.
Which I didn't know she had telekinesis. I knew about like the fire. I didn't know she had telekinesis too.
Well, she has Pyro. I mean, I guess she can do Pyro as Jean Grey, but she's mainly known for Pyro when she's Phoenix.
I am annoyed by Rocket's charge attack. Because, like, he pulls out a big-ass gun when you fully charge it. And that's how far the rockets go. It's like, Rocket, come on, man. You can do better than that.
Right.
Like, I kind of wish it went the full screen if it's fully charged, because it takes forever.
Yeah. I mostly know pyrokinesis for setting people on fire in Psychonauts. Yes! Oh, that Spidey swing is so satisfying. But, that's the movie has, like, in every Spider-Man game.
I mean, for a reason.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it, I thought the mine was gonna trip on him.
You can take that thing for Rocket.
Alright.
I ain't picky about food.
Alright, I'll try Ghost Rider. Look at the Wakanda citizens with their fancy scarves.
Are they not allowed to have fancy scarves, Brandon?
It's just the fact that the Keller Paladin
Oh,
immediately
yeah.
just made me think of Harry Potter.
Oh, okay, yeah, I actually kind of see that.
Yeah, they're those types of people that are playing Hogwarts Legacy but aren't telling their friends or family about it.
I donated to the Trevor Project, it's fine.
Gotta fuel up somehow.
I'm so annoyed, because it's like, it's this big-ass fucking rocket gun that shoots missiles and shit, and this is all the further it goes. It's like, come on.
Yeah, I guess they have to underpower it a bit.
Just reload the blasters.
Oh, okay, I can call his sister and charge
Ooh,
up.
cool.
Yeah, why does I call the... Okay, yeah, he does dodge out of it. Yeah, I actually did forget to mention 2 assists. Technically 3, but I did show off the super assist. There's tag, and then the dodge / parry button, which will do like an escape move.
Right.
No, hang on. Let him finish, Brandon. Die.
That's a fun little detail.
Yeah, that was something that was really good about the Turtles game, too, that the enemies would just do random shit.
Nothing to it.
I can't believe how much better I'm playing right now. I thought I would, like, do so much more. I mean, I guess having a second person helps, but
Sure. Damn.
at the same time, like, I mean, I guess these are also the easier levels than where I was at.
Those damn shield enemies that charge at you.
Yeah.
There we go. Got him.
Maglev looks intact. Shuri, can you activate it?
On it.
Yeah, I really like how Cosmic Ghost Rider's special allows him to just keep shooting.
Just reload the blasters.
Get a bit of that air juggle.
Oh, can you shoot, like, multiple times in one?
If you hold down the
Oh,
special...
if you hold it down,
If you
okay.
hold it down, you just keep shooting.
Oh, okay, because I was mashing it and it wasn't doing it. Okay, I didn't know you had to hold it.
'Cause, well, usually characters don't have hold down specials you can hold down for, right, in this game? So that's,
Yeah, they're
that's
usually...
cool.
Yeah, you usually just tap.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, that's cool.
It's very useful.
Oh, I didn't realize Gene had a...
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, sometimes
Phoenix.
the game is so chaotic that it's hard to miss the cues. Bye.
The Phoenix, so powerful.
Oh, come on.
Oh, I get sideswiped because I thought it was going to be a barrier and not a creature. Ah! There we
Ow.
go. Wipe
I was
him out.
so busy watching your cool motorcycle trick I hit.
All right, here comes the next one. There we go. Damn it!
Oh.
Fucked up the timing. Third time is not the charm.
Hellfire blasters. Gotta fuel up somehow. Just reloading the blasters.
Power flows through me.
Yeah, I mean, Spider-Man 2 is definitely one of my favorite Marvel superhero movies. I'm,
Power of my flame.
you know, I like most people, I like Winter Soldier a lot.
Oh, Winter Soldier's very good. That was one of my favorites for a long time.
Greetings, Your Highness. It's my pleasure to welcome you to Wakanda's downfall.
Working with AIM Global. I always knew you couldn't take us on your own.
I think this was you. Oh.
I mean, obviously the Spider-Verse films are incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Probably Into the Spider-Verse is one of my favorite superhero movies of all
okay.
time.
Here's a guy I also only know from Marvel Snap. Alright, so we want to bait him into one of these things that didn't hit it.
Yep. Yeah, I did get this far.
okay. I
played-
wasn't
when played
sure how
earlier
far.
today.
Disrupt Claw Sonic Boom by striking the generators near him.
I need to rewatch it, but I do have quite a bit of affection for M. Night Shyamalan's Unbreakable. That's
Oh, I still need to see that.
that's a neat, like, kind of dissection of superheroes. But I also understand people hear Shyamalan and they go, it's probably stupid, and I'm like, well, maybe it is, but I love it. This was before he made The Village and Lady in the Water and the movies people really do not like. And of course, The Happening, a classic.
I don't care what anyone says. I love that movie. Is it terrible? Oh, extremely.
Oh yeah, but man, is it
That
fun.
yeah, that's what makes it enjoyable.
Like, that and... Like, that Mark Wahlberg performance in that movie and his performance in the Planet of the Apes remake are like the top tier shitty Mark Wahlberg performances. Come on. There we are.
Nothing.
Gonna try to air juggle him. Like you can do with the axe signs in Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh yeah.
So how much more do we want to do here, Zach?
I was actually just thinking about doing one more stage.
Sure. Sounds good.
I tracked the bug's flight path. Their ships are coming from the moon.
The moon.
One of these days, Alex. Bam! Zoom. Straight to the moon. So,
Trying to think if there's a.
so you know I'm referencing that old sitcom, right? Where it's
Yeah,
like,
I only know that from the Family Guy references.
I know it from the Futurama references.
Oh, Futurama referenced that.
So in Futurama, they're in the second episode ever of Futurama. It's about them going to the moon, where a theme park is now built in like the year 3000. And at one point, they're going through a ride about that describes the history of the making of building a theme park on the moon. And the first thing they show on this theme park dark ride is them riding through the dark ride, and it goes, "Man has been fascinated by the moon for centuries." And the first thing it shows is, "That's it, Alex. Bam, zoom, straight to the moon." I always love that gag. All right. Ooh.
By the power of Stormbreaker.
And we're gonna do the final one. I guess I'll just go back to my old standards.
It's easy being green.
Yeah, I did. I was thinking about doing Rocket, and I was like, I just did him like a couple of times already. I'll show off more Beta Ray Bill and
Yeah.
Violet Bell. But yeah, I skipped a couple of levels ahead because I think Clintar, or however it's pronounced, is although be careful, this level is pretty hard, and also the slow status effect is everywhere.
Oh boy. Yeah, so I have not played this one yet. This is past all the levels we did so far I have played. This is one I have not. So yeah, this is what you're talking about with like the planet the symbiotes come from. Interesting. Yeah, this is all new to me.
Kings do not hide.
Yeah, I like that she has a parry, but it takes so long to come out because you have to hold X, and I swear
Right.
it takes like a second or so. And by the time it's finally ready, they either don't attack during her parry window or they attack right before it. And
Damn.
like, never time it.
Body slammed into the goo. Oh, yep, balloon popped, so we lost the challenge mission. Oh, weird. Oh, I can see now, yeah, this is why Venom would be appropriate for this level.
Yeah, you actually unlock Venom right before this one, and then he's like, yeah, we gotta stop this guy from being the bad guy.
Yeah, that's his dialogue.
I am the Honorable Venom, and we must, I forget, like, the full reason.
Yeah, I really like, one thing I really do like about this game is the voice acting, like the cheesy
Oh
voice.
yeah, it's very good.
That feels like intentionally chosen to kind of sound like a 90s beat 'em up, like version of the character. I especially love when they pick up food. Every character has like some
Oh, yeah.
goofy, distinct line for picking up food, and one of them that really gets that I really like is if Storm picks up like food, she goes, "Even a goddess needs to eat."
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, a lot of charm in that.
The AIM soldiers doing. Their harvesting has weakened Null's
Human avarice.
Joke's on you, I don't even know what avarice means. I should. I don't remember which one. Is that like greed or something similar?
It's along those lines, or just like, you know, overambition.
Yeah, because I recognize it as a term used by a card game.
And this will be the one thing that the one comment we get on this video comments on, is the actual definition of avarice, not any of the Marvel stuff.
I mean, for Bubsy 4D, we got a couple of comments about Bubsy's dogs.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Yeah, get the guys that drop stuff. You need something. Pick it up.
No. My common issue with all beat 'em ups, despite the fact that I enjoy them, is that I keep getting on the wrong layer.
Yeah, don't become an artist, Zach. They also do that all the time.
Oh my god, I hate when the character just comes out and does the wrong fucking direction.
Yeah.
Do you want to heal up Captain America?
Yeah, fine.
Better than rations. Shield sling.
Yeah, I mean, we're recording this at the beginning of 2026, where Marvel is planning on finally making some actual major stabs at doing a cinematic universe again, with Spider-Man Brand New Day hitting sometime, I think, mid-2026, and then late this year, we're getting Avengers Doomsday, where it'll have Doctor Doom as the main villain, played by Robert Downey Jr., who played Iron Man. So I'm not sure what the hell they're doing. They say, no, trust us, bro. This is going to make a lot of sense. But I don't... I wonder if the explanation is actually going to be satisfying.
Free at last. The Kingdom Black rises.
I'm trying to think who this guy reminds me of, because I definitely don't know this character. Makes me think of Alucard, honestly.
It kind of does look like an evil Alucard, yeah.
Yeah.
Which, that's not how he looks in Captain N. I still hate that episode.
It's been a long time. I don't think I've actually seen that episode.
Don't.
Okay. But I know how they portray Simon Belmont in Captain. Or is that Trevor in that show?
No, that's Simon.
Okay, that is Simon. Okay. But yes,
I've only seen the one episode, and it's the one where they meet. Because I wanted to see how they portrayed Alucard, and horribly is the answer to it. Which, like, that's not a surprise.
Sure.
But, like, it's actually kind of impressive how terribly. Because, like, he's Ader's skater man, and I'm like, at first I'm like, okay, sure, he's a rebel against his father, and in the 80s that meant skateboarders, so fine, whatever.
That is so lame.
No, it gets worse.
That's so 90s cartoon.
It gets worse, because the twist is that Alucard and Dracula are working together. And that's the part that made me go, like, are you fucking serious? That's the one thing!
Like,
I would have forgiven.
Yeah, making him a skateboarder
Yeah.
dude, but not... Yeah, not turning him... Making it seem like he actually works with his father, which is kind of the whole point that he doesn't. Got him.
Oh, damn, I wanted to show off my special, but whatever. You got it. But yeah, that was, like, where I drew... Which, I mean, that episode is horrible regardless of that, but I'm like, as long as they don't do this stupid twist, and then they did it. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yep. Excellent.
Oh my god, I wish I could remember what Alucard said in that episode. That made me laugh my ass off. But anyway, we should be preparing to end this. This is probably going to be a shorter BZ than usual, but it is a beat 'em up, so that makes sense.
We have to leave before this cage seals up again.
He looks like he just woke up.
Very Skeletor type expression.
Yeah, yeah, I kind of see that.
No more innocence. If you get
That's another thing in the I believe in the grapevine is that they're making a new live action He-Man, and I'm like, how can that possibly work?
I mean, I think people like the new animated Netflix. Although I guess that was animated, and I know
Sure.
She-Ra is. She-Ra seems to be like Netflix's Steven Universe, in that there's people that really like it and there's people that really hate it.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Immediately I saw the color palette of it. I mean, I thought, oh yeah, somebody has to like make like a 5-hour video essay about why this is the worst show ever made, because it's probably a bit gay. So.
Did you know that fusing is never mind. I don't, because like I didn't watch that video, so I don't know if it made that comparison. I don't want anyway. Yeah, so that's Marvel Cosmic Invasion. It's more Marvel, baby. Always more Marvel, baby.
And yet, they somehow still manage to turn out products that we find interesting or fun, even though we should probably be sick of this stuff at this point.
Yeah, like, I mean, like, I enjoy Marvel Rivals, but, like, I'm tired of Marvel, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, but Rocket looks so cool in that game, and he's so much fun to play, but the game doesn't work. Which, thankfully, the game doesn't work on my PC, or I would have spent way too many hours on it.
Yeah.
But speaking of spending way too many hours, let's not drag this ending on anymore.
Yep.
We will see you all in the next Keeping Busy with whatever Brayden decides to do.
Yeah, I still haven't decided yet. It's
Don't
hard
worry.
picking games.
It is.
We're
Honestly,
almost-
it is.
We're almost near 100 episodes. It's hard to pick a game. It's not as if there's constantly new games being made every single day that make the decision even worse.
You heard it here first. FNAF.
Oh no!
Have a good night.